Good morning. This is Amy with Amy on the Run. This morning we are having coffee with MeMaw. Over the last few weeks, we've talked about ways that we can improve our running, whether it's nutrition or posture or breathing or making sure we're hydrated. And when I started looking at talking about breathing this week with our running, I wanted to talk to my mom. I wanted to talk to MeMaw because just to give you a little background, my mother was a opera singer. She sang madrigal. She sang country. She sang secular. She sang Christian. She sang little children musicals. And so she's very talented in the field of music. She taught music, instruments, voice, numerous things in numerous genres. So when I knew I was going to be doing this, I wanted to have coffee with MeMaw, and I was very excited when she agreed. And she wanted to open it up with a Bible verse. So you go ahead, MeMaw.
Psalm 146, 2. And it says, "While I have breath, I will praise the Lord."
So why is this significant? Why is breath so significant, MeMaw?
Well, when you're studying life and death in school, you learn that they do not declare death because your heart stops. They declare death when you stop breathing, because it takes breath to make life.
Okay. So when you taught music, tell me some of the reasons why you taught posture and breathing and that sort of thing.
Well, your body cavity helps you to fill your lungs. If you open as much as you can your body cavity and breathe in, it fills your lungs, and then that gives you the control to be able to send forth your voice.
Okay. So as a runner, if I breathe in, if I have my posture appropriate, upright, as much of this open as possible, and I breathe in as deep as I can breathe in, then I have more oxygen so that my body can function better when I'm running. So for you with voice,
well, you use the diaphragm to help you to fill your lungs, because if you don't do that and you just start pushing the air out, it will come out very strained and it will not be a nice sound.
right. So with running, if you don't fill your lungs and you don't use your diaphragm to fill your lungs and you don't use proper posture, you're not going to get in as much breath and you're not going to be able to run as far. Where in voice, if you don't fill your lungs in, you can't make as beautiful a sound, right?
That's true.
So that's what I wanted to talk to MeMaw about. Do you have anything else you want to add, MeMaw?
No.
That's all you wanted to say? Well, I want you to know that I have really appreciated your joining me this morning, and the coffee is quite tasty. I love these coffee cups. Tell me about your coffee cups.
Your daddy and I got married just before he went to Vietnam. And he was on an aircraft carrier.
Mm-hmm.
And during the R&R that they went on to get the rest and relaxation that they needed to do to go back, he went into the Philippines, and he found this. He knew that I loved roses, especially a single red rose. And so he found this
Set of China.
China, and he purchased it for me. And he was not supposed to have it on the ship. So what they did was, when they would come to inspect the ship to make sure they weren't carrying what they called contraband, they would go through all the compartments and have you. Well, he and his friends figured out how to do it. When they came through his area, they went down to the next level and carried it back behind where they were. So they never knew he had it.
And he got it home to you safe and sound.
Brought it home, and I was just thrilled with it because it's so pretty.
Well, you've always been very strict with us about drinking with your teacups. So part of the excitement about having this little meeting here today was that I got to drink out of these teacups, which I think this is the first time I've ever actually had tea in my entire life out of these teacups. This is actually coffee, but we can pretend.
Yeah.
So this was a beautiful morning with my MeMaw, or beautiful afternoon. I really thank you for joining me today, MeMaw. I'm looking forward to posting this on my vlog or blog or YouTube, Facebook channel. This is Amy with Amy on the Run and MeMaw.
MeMaw. It's MeMaw on the run.
MeMaw on the breath, right? I hope you have a great afternoon. Thank you for joining us. Let's go run.